spectacular landscapes, and Chinese Han and Uyghur people living peacefully side by side. The musical Wings of Song portrays Xinjiang province as the Chinese government wants the world to see it. It's part of an intensifying campaign pushing back against international criticism of its treatment of the Muslim ethnic minority. News conferences aiming to discredit negative reporting have been held in China, the UK, and Australia.
They're trying to demonize and make China ugly. It's become a tool to attack China.
Beijing is facing mounting pressure for reported human rights abuses against the Uyghurs, with researchers pointing to evidence of the internment of up to 1 million people in re-education camps, torture, and forced labor and sterilization. Human rights groups and politicians in the US, Canada, and the Netherlands say this amounts to genocide. The EU and the UK have sanctioned officials in Xinjiang.
The international community cannot simply look the other way.
Beijing denies the accusations, saying the camps are vocational training centers and strict measures are part of its anti-terrorism program responding to separatist violence. A state media series on the subject debuted last week, but analysts say China's Xinjiang charm offensive is counterproductive.
I think a perception in the West, this is all about distraction rather than about clarifying an understanding of the reality on the ground in Xinjiang.
The stakes are high for China's leaders, who are counting down to the opening of the Winter Olympic Games in Beijing in February. Uyghur activists are calling on governments to boycott the event.
Some Chinese consumers are pushing back with boycotts of their own, punishing foreign companies, including Swedish clothing brand H&M, for raising concerns about the use of forced labor in Xinjiang textile factories.
Beijing has run tightly controlled tours of the northwestern province for so-called friendly foreign diplomats and media. But the UN Commissioner for Human Rights says the Chinese government needs to provide unlimited access to the region to prove it has nothing to hide. Katrina, Al Jazeera, Beijing.